Hello, everybody. For any of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Elena Joy. I am a queer therapist, and I make videos on this channel mostly about the queer community, sex, dating, and relationships, but sometimes we watch together queer media. And that has included this entire season of I Kissed a Girl, which is essentially the lesbian Love Island, up until the finale, when, oh my god. Getting this video to you has been quite a journey. So much so that I am gonna hold my microphone like I'm podcasting. Chrome updated, changed everything, and the amount of back channels we've had to go through to get this translated into English for all of you, disgusting. So let's all enjoy it, okay? Let's all watch the finale, the final episode of I Kissed a Girl Netherlands. We're gonna watch it here together. We are going to comment on it. We are going to dissect it. We are going to judge it fairly. We'll do our best. We have a few fan favorite couples, including Evie and Laura. Oh no, and I can't remember the other one's names. Zaya and Fran? It's been a minute. And Tessel and the golden retriever one. You'll see. You'll see. So let's jump in. Let's do it.
Voor wie heb jij jouw kus bewaard?
Evie. Okay, so the subtitles. Oh yes, wow, okay, wow. Yes, oh, it's all coming back to me like a beautiful fever dream. Despite what these hard-won subtitles say, her name is Evie, not JB, and Laura and Evie had arguably the best reality TV kiss we've seen on this channel so far. Honestly, boding well for the rest of their time together on the island. Rafaela and Zaya. These two have been strong from the start. We believe in them. Oh yeah, and then they met their families, which has me in tears every time. There. And that's Tessel and the golden retriever one. I can't remember her name. So I'm wondering like what the end of this show is gonna be. Is it like they decide whether or not they wanna stay together? Do they move in together and get married in true lesbian fashion?
Ik vond me gewoon heel relaxed. Ik heb ook gewoon zin om met haar te flirten, haar op te zoeken. En ik merk dat het gewoon heel erg vanuit mezelf komt. En dat ik me echt gewoon aangetrokken voel tot
These
haar.
two, I was skeptical of because of Laura's sort of pattern of like burning hot and fast multiple times in a row and then burning out multiple times in a row. But I feel like it's a good sign that they've had attraction and chemistry since day one. It's just been like a matter of timing where neither of them has been single at the right moment. Like maybe that forced Laura to build more of a foundation with Evie. I almost called her Bottle because everything seems to be boding well, which is stored in the same place in my brain as Bodil. Ah, okay, so they introduced their match to their friends and family during a video call today. And that influences their final choice. Okay. But before we watch the rest of the episode, I want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this week's video, Surfshark. You guys know that I cannot live without Surfshark at this point in my life. Surfshark VPN is a virtual private network. It both keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all of the information, all of the data that's sent between your device and the internet, and it allows you to virtually travel anywhere around the globe by changing your IP address. And being able to swap out my IP address at will is how I'm able to watch so many international shows from Canada that are not available in Canada. It allows me to unblock entire content libraries that are otherwise geo-restricted. But arguably more importantly, Surfshark has so many incredibly powerful and important security features. Masking or swapping that IP address keeps my data private. It keeps my identity not connected to things like my location or download history. They also have a clean web feature that blocks ads and malware and phishing attempts, allowing you to surf shark the web safely, which is all especially important if you use any sort of public Wi-Fi. So like at a coffee shop or at an airport, because logging into something like your banking information on a public Wi-Fi like that without Surfshark is like a gold mine for hackers. So you can go to surfshark.com/Elena or use Elena at checkout, and you can get an extra 4 months of Surfshark VPN. That's surfshark.com/Elena. It's also linked in the description. Hi, Julio. Or use code Elena at checkout to get that extra 4 months for free.
Daar best wel veel grapjes over.
Raf, otherwise known as Fred. You can see how I mix those two up.
Blij en heel gelukkig hier. Dat is echt... Oh, je straalt helemaal. 2 vriendinnen en mijn moeder. Ik zag het zo niet aankomen.
Mijn moeder. Mijn moeder. What's dad? Mijn vader? Moeder en vader?
Hallo, Maud. Nou, dit is Flavia. Heel leuk je te ontmoeten.
I don't know what it is about these two, but I haven't been like their biggest cheerleader in this process, but I don't know why. I haven't been able to put my finger on it. But they've passed every test, they've beat every challenge, they keep choosing each other, so clearly they're seeing something that I'm not. They just give me friend vibes. I guess I haven't seen the chemistry to me, but it's working for them, whatever it is. These two? Chemistry from day one. Like in the way they look at each other, even in the way they're sitting, you know, like they're sitting close, there's contact, they're looking at each other and smiling. Whereas Bo and Flavi, I don't know, they were sitting apart. They weren't really looking at each other when they're talking. I don't know.
Oké, doei doei. Wat vind je?
Oh, dat is echt zo leuk. Jullie zijn echt zo cute samen.
Ja. Volgens mij vinden ze Raf heel leuk.
Okay, so Raf made a good first impression on Zaya's friends and family. That's one tick. These two I also love. I want them to be together forever. Golden Retriever and Tessel. But they've been very like chill. They've moved slowly, which I can also appreciate and hope it works out well for them. CM is the other one. CM and Tessel. They've been together again, like from very early on. Have had great communication the whole time, chemistry, just more of a slow burn.
Ze heeft soms een beetje een teacher fantasy over mij. Oh my gosh.
Is er al iets gebeurd tussen jullie? Qua zoenen, dat soort dingen?
Has anything happened?
Sexy time in
Oh, in the shower. Okay. Tessel, CM. Okay, CM. Shower is smart, because that's the one place on these shows where they don't film you.
Zijn jullie zo'n goede match?
Nou, naast het rebelse, denk ik, we hebben heel erg niks.
Again, like when they're talking, they look at each other. They're looking at each other in the eyes, like watching each other's mouths and facial expressions while they speak. There's a physical connection. And not that any of these things are requirements to show a strong bond, but it's the culmination of everything together.
Hij heeft een aantal matches gehad hier en ik heb een aantal matches gehad hier en uiteindelijk hebben we elkaar gevonden.
What I want to see is whether or not they're looking at each other when they're speaking. But still, again, sitting close. Yeah, checking in, looking at each other. Signs of affection. No complaints, no worries, no red flags.
De laatste avond kunnen we niet zomaar voorbij laten gaan. It's time to shine op the golden party.
Ooh, golden party. Is that going to be their final party? For those of you who have been following these seasons with me for a while, you already know that there is a little therapist that lives on one side of my brain and there's a little reality TV drama-loving chaos gremlin on the other side. And this is one of those episodes where the therapist in me loves to see these connections blossoming, loves to see everybody meeting the friends and family and it going well. But the gremlin side in me is like, everyone is too happy. Where's the drama when they're all matched up and happily in love? Like, we love a happily ever after. We love a messy reunion, you know?
Ibi die is een van de meest lieve en loyale personen van de hele wereld.
We've seen that. We've seen that on this whole season. Ibi is sweet and she is loyal. Well, as I'm saying that, I'm like, Ibi was more playing the game. I don't know so much about loyal, but who has she owed loyalty to? She hasn't been serious enough with anybody to owe any loyalty. Not that she's broken any loyalty either, but it might be a bit of a stretch for me to say we've seen her loyalty. Not that she doesn't have it. I'm sure she does. I just can't publicly endorse it at this moment. Okay, please understand.
Dat als soms iemand heel snel naar Tessel toe beweegt in de liefde, dat Tessel dan wat meer zoiets heeft van ik heb afstand nodig.
So her friends are revealing that Tessel is possibly leans a bit more avoidant.
Het slakkentempo.
Slakkentempo is right. That we have seen. That I can endorse. look at the gold party. Bring on the gold star references. Maybe not. This show's fairly progressive. I think they said golden party. The subtitles went good but sexy. Oh. Laura just has this sensual energy about her. It's undeniable and not a single person can deny it. I'm sorry, I'm speechless. I'm like not speaking during this. Like Evie also has this sensuality about her and we've also seen that. We've seen that from the beginning. And so I was gonna say putting Laura and Evie together is like fire with fire. Or maybe I should say fire and gas. Now we've got Beau in the mix. Where's Flavie in all this? See, this is where Beau and Flavie, I don't know. We haven't had a single Beau and Flavie scene in this whole sensual golden ass party. But maybe I'm putting too much weight on sensuality and sexuality and physical touch. Maybe I'm putting too much weight on those things.
Vandaag is een allesbepalende dag voor de meiden. Tijdens de final kiss-off besluiten ze of ze hun relatie in Nederland willen voortzetten of dat het
So what do we think?
hier stopt.
I think everybody is a clear yes except Beau and Flavie. Oh my god, are there hives? Oh yeah, you see that? I'm so close to being approved for an injection to hopefully help these hives because they're taking over my life. I've had them for over 6 months now. And let me tell you, being itchy for 6 months straight, it starts to get under your skin. No pun intended. So half of the partners have left so that they're separated to give them some time to make their final decision apart.
In een ander universum was ik voor Tess gegaan.
Ik kan ook in dit universum voor Tess
Ik kan het
gaan.
nu doen.
Don't let me stop you.
Niet nog meer drama.
Now Evie's talking about being attracted to Tessel. The more I see it, the more that I'm like, Laura and Evie are a great match. You know, it's not fire and gas. It really is fire and fire. Like they seem to burn at the same blazing pace. Like they match each other's energy.
De bekenden die dit officiële moment niet willen missen.
Pretty girls walk like this.
Girls, welcome back.
Ooh, all the previous contestants. We miss Rui especially.
Dan denk ik dat er niet zoveel koppels
Oh, there she is. Looking stylish as always.
Hallo dames. Wat leuk om jullie weer te zien.
Dames, like dames.
Het is tijd voor de dames om te beslissen of hun relatie hier het begin is van iets heel
The
speciaals.
kiss-off, the intensity is just rising and I'm just so distracted by I can feel more hives. See down there? My god. As a part of like the application or like assessment for getting approved for this medication, I had to rate multiple times like my hives on a day-to-day basis and like the worst possible category was, are you having 12 or more per day? That made me giggle because I'm like, dude, I'm having 12 or more per hour. Are you joking? And then you also have to rate them on how itchy they are. And I'm like, the highest. I have 12 or more at all times, 24/7, and they are all itchy. So, like, all of it, the highest. Please give me this medication. I'm losing my mind.
We beginnen met Laura en Evie.
Laura and Evie, which some people are surprised by.
Ik had hem niet zien aankomen.
But like, they're obviously gonna say yes. I am bummed that there's no reunion for this show. Not officially. Maybe we'll be able to find some unofficial sources to see where they are now, but there's no official reunion, which is too bad.
Lieve Laura, lieve Evie. Als jullie een match willen blijven, dan
If
draaien
you
jullie
want to remain a match, turn around and seal your love with a kiss. If you don't, stand here awkwardly, not facing each other. Obviously, they're gonna turn around. They're gonna turn around. They're gonna be in love forever. We hope. We hope it doesn't burn out. The more days I've seen them together, the more likely I feel like it is that they're gonna stay together. Like, beyond this decision. But I'm like dying to find out. These two are the only ones I can see possibly saying no, but I also would still be kind of surprised if they said no.
Oké, dames.
Okay, yep, neither of them turn around. We saw it coming. Like, this is what I'm saying. We saw that coming.
Lieve dames. Als je kiest voor
Okay,
een vrouw,
Siam and Tessel. Like, Siam's turning around. Tessel is a bit more of the maybe, but I think they're turning around. Oh, they did. Oh my god, it scared me for a second. That scared me for a second. Yeah, they turned around. I'm gonna try putting some lotion on my back because I can't even think. Are you tired of me complaining about this yet? These two are obviously gonna say yes. Fred and Zaya, like obviously. We don't need this dramatic pause. We know they're gonna turn around. We don't need this pause. No question about it. So that's 3 out of 4. As expected, as expected. Oh, good. The straight lady's really proud of them. That's reassuring. We're so happy to hear it. The host is straight, right? So these are the things that we must know. Now, we must know who's still together, and we must know if the host is actually straight, because I've been talking as if she is, and maybe that's not fair. Holly Mae Brood. Only dated men that I can find. Holly Mae Brood gay? No, she's not gay. Long-term relationship with actor Soy Kroon. While she is a staunch ally of the LGBTQ+ community, she herself is not a part of that community. Why on earth can they not seem for the life of them to find a queer host for these queer shows? It makes so little sense to me. That's question number 1. Question number 2 is who's still together? I Kissed a Girl, Netherlands. Where are they now? It's only showing the UK version. Wow, I literally can't find anything. Let me go on Instagram and find their social medias. Okay, Zaya, I went to Zaya's Instagram and she's in a video with like Marth Wubble, what's her name? Remember from the, from TikTok? Are you kidding? It's a crossover I didn't know I needed. Oh, her and Marth are buddies. Yeah, like I just said, the unexpected duo you didn't know you needed. But I don't see Fred. Oh, she seems to be dating this person. 2025, looks like Zaya's got a new partner. Okay, that's 1 down. CM does not appear to have an Instagram or does not appear to have photos. What about Laura and Evie? Oh my god, October of 2025, Laura and Evie appear to still be together. We have our winner. The fans declare Laura and Evie are the winners of I Kissed a Girl Netherlands. They're so cute. Following. Oh my god. Sorry, what? Follow back? Evie, girl, I'm your biggest fan. Hi. Well, we love to see that. That's it for season Netherlands of I Kissed a Girl. Finally. Currently, we're also watching season 2 of Arcane. What else would you like me to watch? I am specifically interested in either like queer reality TV that I could watch with all of you, or like something that I would be surprised by, like Arcane. Like I wasn't expecting to love and enjoy Arcane as much as I am, and I would love to watch or find another show where people like really love the show and for good reason, but like a show that not everybody necessarily has seen. Do you know what I mean? That interests me in terms of something for us to watch next all together. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, a huge thank you to my VIP patrons, my vitally important producers, and welcome to everybody who signed up and got a free pin. If you aren't a part of the Patreon, we've done a reshuffle. There is so much cool stuff you can get over there. It supports the channel, especially when I'm watching these shows that need translation, and shows like Arcane where it requires so much editing to get past Daddy YouTube's copyright filters, even though it's fair use. So like, I wanted to say WTH, but does that age me? I appreciate your support so much. You make this channel possible. And another thank you to Surfshark for partnering with me on this video. Remember, you can go to surfshark.com/Elena or use code Elena at checkout to get an extra 4 months of Surfshark VPN. And they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can check it out, see if you like it, risk-free. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, I can't even see my puppy. Julio, we're not gonna lick our paw though, okay? Thought I just pulled out one of my own hairs. Nope, that's a Julio hair.